Late night, man. Where do we go? 3 a.m. when we're hammered. Taco Bell. Right? Yeah, man. We got the Taco Bell diet now. The balls on Taco Bell. A diet menu, really? Dude. I don't think so, alright? It's been killing us for 15 years. You ever order so much food at Taco Bell like at 3 a.m. that you don't even check the bag to see if it's all there? You just drive away, right, with your shame bag of fucking bad decisions and shit. Who checks all that? I mean, even if there was missing food, I would not have, like, I cannot go back and claim it. I'd be too embarrassed, dude. You reverse bag and like, what do you want, fatty? Dude, I ordered 10 double beef burritos. There's only 8. So. He's like, yeah, that's the legal amount I'm allowed to sell you. I'm sure it's enough, dude. But it's not enough because I smoke pot. You know what that does? You know, I don't read. I was listening to the news. To the TV box. I heard that the government wants to legalize marijuana across the nation. Yeah. I think that's a horrible idea. Because marijuana is amazing right now. Because it's illegal. Right? The second the government touches it, they're going to ruin it like they ruin everything else they get their hands on. How can you trust the government, man? You know, let them handle whatever they don't. Keep them away from pot. That's our shit, alright? They ran out of money. How do you run out of money when you own the machine that makes money? Like that's... They'll ruin pot, man. They'll ruin it. They'll water it down, make it some shitty, generic Marlboro Lights green or something like that. They'll leave seeds in it because they're not going to be considerate enough to take seeds out of that. And here's the scary part. Like, it's the government, so they're going to use it to their advantage. Like right now, you smoke, you get the munchies, head over to Taco Bell, that's fun, right? But you start smoking government weed, yeah, that shit's gonna make you want to work harder and pay more taxes and shit. Listening to Fox News, believing it. The gays are melting the icebergs! That's what it is! That's global warming! Hanging out with friends, dude, you want to go over to Taco Bell? Your friend's like, nah man, let's hit up a job fair. I gotta get my life in order. Gotta start a 401k, I don't know what that is, but I know I need it. That's what they tell me. The only reason I think it should be legal is because I drive around with it. That's a bad thing, I know. And I'm a paranoid, so if I get pulled over, I'm telling on everybody in the car. I get frightened, man. We got pulled over on South Beach a couple weeks ago, and the cop was cool, but he scared the shit out of me. He was like, hey, you guys look suspicious. You mind stepping out so I can search your car for drugs? I was like, officer, thank God you arrived. Dude, we've been searching this car for drugs now for like 3 hours. Yeah, we can't find the drugs, I know. We left the house with drugs, a lot of drugs. Enough drugs to probably smoke it all and forget where the hell we put it, so... Can I borrow your flashlight for my time? The munchies. Get fat though, right? I got on a diet. I am in the process of losing weight. Actually, I'm just in the process of getting laid. So, like, yeah, it was either get a new car or join a gym, and I got bad credit, so I said, fuck it. I joined LA Fitness, which was a bad idea, alright? Unless you're gorgeous, do not go to LA Fitness. Everybody looks amazing, alright? And they're still working out. I get there every day pissed off, man. I feel like walking in and going, hey, guess what? You guys are done. You're free to go. You made it. That's it, dude. I can see your abs through your jersey, so why don't you get out of here? So I don't have to come at midnight. I'm trying to work. I'm on a treadmill. I got Lance Armstrong and Brad Pitt next to me just showing off. They're going 10,000 miles an hour. They incline like all the way. They're like straight up. I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they Spider-Man in that shit, dude. I'm dying on 1.5. My incline looks like a handicap ramp. It's pathetic. Then they gave me a personal trainer. And I've never had a personal trainer. I've never even met a personal trainer in my life. Man, are they energetic. Shit! This guy was roided up. He's like 4'2", 300 pounds of muscle. He's got a tight polo shirt on, pop collar, sunglasses. We're indoors, which is weird. He's 6'8". He's like, yo, let me walk you around the gym, show you the equipment. And I was like, no thanks. Because I know what's going on, all right? That is a humiliation walk. That is all that is. That is just to show the rest of the gym what no willpower and low self-esteem looks like. A poster child carrying around my collar. Hey, all right, what is this? Showing them machines to body parts I don't even know I have, all right? This machine works on your obliques. What the hell is that? Dude, where's the machine that works on my repressed feelings of self-loathing, all right? I need that stat. They lie to you too, personal trainers, liars. I don't know if there's one in here, but if you're in here, you're a liar. This is what they tell you, and everybody's heard this before whenever you go to a gym. He goes, look, I'm gonna weigh you in the first day, then we're gonna weigh you in 2 weeks later. Now don't get discouraged, you may actually have gained weight. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's the opposite of what I want to do. I could have done that shit at home, smoking pot, watching YouTube. All right, I like Doritos, but I'm letting all that go. Making an effort. It was like, no, man, what's happening is you're losing fat and turning that into muscle. And muscle weighs more than fat. Now, everybody's heard that before. Here's the deal. That is a lie, all right? That is impossible. A pound of fat and a pound of muscle, you know what they have in common? Yeah, they're both a pound, all right? Now, I know he's a roided out, Jersey Shore looking dude with gel in his hair, but I'm pretty sure the information can go in. I was like, dude, the only thing that weighs more than fat is someone fatter, all right? That's it. That's how that works. All right. Dating. Who's on a date? Anybody? No? Nobody. All right. Couple people? How's it going? The date. Alright. I hated dating, man. Hope your date goes well. I hated every date I was on. I went on a date last year, man. I went on a blind date. I gotta tell you, I wish I was fucking blind. Because, wow. The second I sat down, I knew it was gonna be shit right off the bat. Like, the first question she asked me, she was like, what sign are you? I was like, Christ. And I messed up because I answered. I go, I'm a Virgo. And she goes, oh, thank you. I would hate dating them. Right there, that. He's a Virgo. I said, I'm a Virgo. She goes, oh, you like to argue. I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. She goes, well, I read a lot of books in astrology and it says Virgos like to argue. I was like, well, I don't like to argue, so that book is clearly wrong. She was like, no, trust me, you do, all right? Because I have friends who are Virgos and they like to argue, plus this book says you like to argue. And I was like, look, I don't know what the hell your friends are, but next thing I know, I'm in a fucking argument with this girl on how I don't like to argue. That's the side I'm on. I'm going crazy, man. In my head, I'm like, dude, stop arguing. I can't. I like to argue, apparently. I try to move it along. Next question frightens me, dude. She asked me for real. She goes, do you think invisible things exist? I was like, damn, she's retarded. All right, well, maybe eHarmony. Do I think invisible things exist? In my head, I was like, man, just run. She is stupid. Just get out of here. But another part of my body was like, give it a minute. Let's just hear her out. See where she's going with this, man. Maybe she's got a theory. Just dismiss it. But she didn't, and I listened to him, and I ended up sleeping with her. But it was cool. It was a one-night stand. Never talked to her again. But then out of nowhere, she texted me a week ago, and she was like, hey, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. So I was like, you're not going to believe this, but I'm invisible. That was a great one. I got kids, I got children, I got 2 girls. I love them, man, but it's hard being young. Like, I got tattoos and a chain wallet like I'm one of the Jonas Brothers. I look like all their friends. It's kind of weird. I go pick them up at school, kids always have an opinion on me. Like, the other day my youngest daughter got home, she was upset. She was like, Daddy, this kid at school said you act like a teenager and you do drugs. I was like, damn, he nailed it. Fuck, I was in that school for 3 minutes. How do you figure that out? That's a good kid. Is that Jack Bauer's son? Should be a hall monitor at least.